Hello, everyone. Welcome into more challengers here on the Sorcerer Network. Alrighty. I think this is a bad opening set of cards. So I'm just going to redraw and hope I draw into something else. No, not you. Uh, I think I just take the higher power things here. There's nothing really that jumps out at me. So just for the first match, getting two cards that are 3 power isn't the worst thing. And then we can always pivot into something else if we see another thing. Okay. Great. Okay, so this opponent took a 3 power thing as well. I don't hate getting my newcomers out of the way because I have nothing to buff them up. Great. Love that. Love that that took that many cards. So he's got... Oh, so he took double spider in the first round. Nice. Okay, that's a nice little first round win. Double spider is nice. That's a nice start. While it didn't get him this win, anytime you can get double of a card, that's usually really, really nice. All right. Looks like the 3 power build is a go here. So I'm gonna draw this stable boy, and then I know I've got the spider here, but I want to see if I can hit another cat or parrot. I don't. So I'm gonna grab this rescue pod. And roll with this. I don't care about winning this trophy. I care about seeing if I can maybe hit. Can I hit? That's lucky. Can I hit that rescue pod getting a flag? That's unlucky. Want that to come out much later. Yeah, so I want to see if I can hit this rescue pod. Yeah, see, like now I would love the rescue pod. Well, never mind. So, because he gets a shark there. That's a good free card. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, here's all my newcomers, and that's okay. There's a jester, a fully powered up jester. And I don't think I'm going to take this one because I'm pretty sure that's a rescue pod. Yep. I can probably remove the rescue pod at some point, but I think that this is... that was a good risk to take. The upside is just so high that you just get an extra card. I'm going to stick with the A bunch. Similarly here, I am going to grab a pig, and then I'm going to redraw, and then there's a parrot. Okay, so now I want to get rid of... I'm going to remove that. And... I probably just remove the champion. I remove a newcomer, that's for sure. I just like weeding these out of the deck. The champion feels bad to get rid of, but I think I'm okay. Again, what I'm learning about this game is that the first 3 to 4 rounds don't really matter. I mean, you don't want to lose them. You're not actively trying, but also it's more important to set your deck up for success long term. Oh, of course, someone's going the exact same build that I am. That's not great. However, it's great that we saw that stable boy first. And and that we're putting 3-cost things into the bin, because that's how this build works, is that the stable boy comes out later. It's not great that we see him now. That we see him on another person's deck. I want that to happen. I want to have more in the pool for me. However, this is a really ideal draw, though. Okay, that's really disappointing because there's only 4 of these in total, and there's 2 of them, so there's only 1 more out there. Now that was very lucky. That's what I want, is the Stable Boy to be at the bottom of my deck. So because of that, I believe that we go with the B cards here. And then this is perfect. I love double UFO here. I also don't mind the dog here, but I'm going double UFO. And then I can get rid of the 2 newcomers. So then it's just all 3-cost things and the Stable Boy. And kind of what we're hoping for is in this UFO is that maybe we hit this other Stable Boy, or we hit just, like more of the 3-cost cards that we already have, whether it be the pig or the cat. We could hit a 3rd parrot as well. That's kind of what we're hoping. It goes under your deck. Yeah, so those go under the deck. So the UFOs do run the risk of running out of bench space, but I'll take the risk. Happy to... Again, with us winning there, it is more important to try to hit some things to bolster our deck than it is to win round 4. And that's kind of the temptation with this game, is you think, I need to win, I need to win, I need to win, when in reality, it is more important to build a good deck for rounds 5 and 6. Stable Boy comes out in an okay time. Not like the greatest time, but also not the worst. Should be able to beat this because I have all 3-cost cards, or 3-power cards. Again, should have all 3-power cards. Though my last 4 cards, I have no idea. And, yeah, so like Makeup Artist, AI, yeah. So I'm going to lose this because of bench space. But that's okay. I kind of expected that to happen because we got 4 extra cards added to our deck. But we can just remove them, and it's okay. And it only affects us in this one match. And then long term, we can also remove those UFOs if we need to. However, if we're going to continually get them, so like there it is though, we got another pig, so that's worth it. Gosh, this seems weird, but grabbing another UFO, that's great. And then the Necromancer is also a really nice 3-cost card as well. Okay, so we want to remove the Makeup Artist, we want to remove the Butler, we want to remove the AI. And then I think we probably want to remove the dog, just because the Necromancer is just better than the dog. And then we'll go from there. So again, we got all 3-cost things. The UFO can help kind of fill things up. Okay, Cowboy puts that on the bench. That's a little annoying, but also may save us at the end. Alrighty. Say anything with 3 cost I can immediately take back. And really, I want to put as many 3-power things on the bench before that Stable Boy comes out. Gosh dang it! It's the one card. That is the problem with a build like this. However, that is why I have the Necromancer in here. Still kind of annoying that I don't get the additional value off of it. But that is the risk in going all in on something. However, this is going to have a massive amount of power. That's just really great. Like that takes. I love that takes that many cards. And now, as long as I have enough power to take this, which I do, I will take this match. Alrighty, and so now, what did we get? What did we get? We got, we got the other Stable Boy. That's great. And then we got the Butler movie star and gangster. I don't think we need any more B cards. I think we look at the C card and see if we can hit, something that, is gonna help us. Villain is tempting, and probably something that we do. It's just so good. And then we got to remove all the stuff that I don't want. And then I think I take out this cat, even though it is a 3-cost card. Just all this is just too good. Again, with the UFOs, I do risk a lot of... I do risk the bench space, but between the Necromancer, the Villain, and these Stable Boys, I hope my deck is beefy enough that I don't have to be concerned. What's really making this deck go is I have so many cards in this deck. I shouldn't ever lose something to a run out card. Those are 2 great cards to see from my opponent, because both of those there was nothing to interact with. Don't love seeing the cook here, but that's okay. Shouldn't have any problem defeating. Ooh, double cook. Really, the question here is, how many cards does it take to defeat my villain? I suppose. I mean, I don't think he just puts the cook back on top to get the value, but I don't mind that. Okay, I want to put, what do I want to put on the bottom? I actually have a Butler in here now, so I want to move this card to the bottom. The Butler actually will come in handy if I can hit it. Again, I want as many 3-cost things in the bottom of the deck as possible. This is another pretty beefy deck, just based on all the stuff that they have. However, we also have a very beefy deck, okay, so I want the Stable Boy back on top. And I want to reveal it. So now that uses 2 cards to just beat that. And I win off of the bench spots. So awesome. All right. I do not have 3 or fewer trophies, so I don't have to worry about that. The Siren is tempting. The hologram is tempting. I don't think I really want any of these. Like, none of this is really all that great. I suppose the submarine is... Actually, the submarine is actually pretty good in this deck. Because... and I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to immediately remove it. Okay, I don't want the skeleton. I don't want this. And I definitely don't want this. And I don't want this either. Because the submarine allows these UFOs to happen, and then I can just exhaust one of them. And I think if I keep this Butler in here, I think this is fine. I think that Butler allows me to kind of keep some more things on hand here. So yeah, so now when I hit that submarine, there's 2 things on the bottom of my deck. I can just exhaust the bottommost card. Well, would love to see that Necromancer come out a little bit later. So be it. Same with that Stable Boy. It's not a great Stable Boy, but so be it. That's why we have 2 in the deck. And there's the second one. Oh, that's a bummer. The question is, do I have enough even if I don't win this? This is kind of unlucky that we play this person. But, yeah, so that just gets exhausted. So that's nice. The good news here is that I still have my villain. I still haven't seen my butler. Because as of right now, when this gets defeated, I lose. And I'm pretty sure this person has enough in their deck to... yeah. Yeah, so there it is. Yeah, so I just... that was just kind of an really unlucky draw. So the question here is, do I have enough to... do I have enough here to... I kind of need, I think, the person Jezvek to win here. It's kind of what I'm counting on. Well, he doesn't because he's just so... He decked out again. So that probably means I just missed the final round. Yeah, just missed it because I missed out on that final one. So this kind of shows, you know, those early game things. Like, look how many fans this person gets from 6 and 7. You know, to beat me by quite a lot. Whereas, you know, I kind of was more spread out and had a decent amount of stuff, but not anything that was really going to make a difference. So may have been a little bit of a mistake to not remove like the butler there or something like that with how many other cards were going into my deck. But I thought it was just a little bit unlucky in that final match that we hit the 2 stable boys early and not later. And so, you know, it happens. It happens. I'm kind of interested to see who wins this because both of these players had really, really nice games. It was interesting that we were actually able to get 4 trophies as well, even with all the success that others were having. So, got a little bit unlucky draws in the C. We had a really good deck outside of the C's. And that was really kind of where the game turned. All right, well, it looks like this person's going to win because of the bench space. So, yeah. All right, well, hey, if you're enjoying the content, go and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that jazz, and we will see you next time.